Huskeri!
Colin Kaepernick in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. This MSM Sports Shot is being brought to you by Vince'sProducts.com. You can also go to Vince'sMuscleShop.com, and this is Vince's pre-workout right here. So check these guys out. Long-time family members, long-time friend of mine, Paisan. Vince out in Columbus, Ohio, by way of the East Coast. Yes, recently I put a story up on MuscleSportMag.com where Colin Kaepernick was nominated to go into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and I learned something that I was not aware of, that anybody could contact the Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio and say, hey, I want to nominate so-and-so. So some guy, some woke guy, white guy obviously, fucking white guilt, fucking jerk off, I think Colin Kaepernick, he took a stance, by kneeling, and he brought it to the attention and all of this stuff with the minorities and the black and the police brutality, and go fuck yourself. How's that? And by the way, blue shirts for Back the Blue right there on the store page. So he says he wants him to go in as a contributor because obviously his body of work is only a handful of seasons. And yes, I have been on the record saying that I think Colin Kaepernick was colluded against. They did blackball him, and he deserves not only to be on the roster, but probably can start on a few teams even after X amount of years off the field. That's how good of a player I think he was before he, started this bullshit protesting crap. But he's as a contributor, which if you look at the things on the Pro Football Hall of Fame site, it's like off the field things, and if it's a non-player, it's just community-based things, blah blah blah. So this guy is blowing Kaepernick by saying he thinks he should be in the Hall of Fame. Well, how about this? Imagine if Colin Kaepernick makes Canton, and he's not eligible until 2022. If, in fact, he does not get signed to an NFL contract again, because you have to be retired for 5 years to be eligible for the Hall of Fame. But we'll know. Goodell might, put him in and then make a team sign him anyway. That's how much he's fucking on his jock. So imagine Kaepernick makes the Hall of Fame, and I don't give a fuck how he makes it. And a guy like Pat Tillman, who walked away from a pretty good, big contract with the Arizona Cardinals, right after 9/11, to volunteer for the Army Rangers, and tragically was killed in a friendly fire incident in Afghanistan. Imagine that. Fucking Tillman, American hero, is on the outside looking in, while Kaepernick, who has shit all over our country, on July 4th he celebrates it in Africa and saying that America is a shit country and a fucking imperialistic, colonialist and all of that, and we're evil and all of that. So imagine that. So I'm going to nominate Pat Tillman on the guys, if anybody could be nominated, and you're even thinking about this fucking pile of shit Kaepernick, then I think if he gets in as a contributor, how much more can you contribute if you gave your life up, your comfortable life, and then you went overseas and then literally gave your life up, like Pat Tillman did? So hereby official, and I will contact them in writing, of course, to make it their official, but I will be nominating Pat Tillman to be into the Pro Football Hall of Fame as a contributor, because he had, a small body of work also. A very good player, not a great player, but became really famous because he walked away from the game, and then once he got killed, it was like, oh, fuck, what the hell? So Pat Tillman should be in the Hall of Fame. He shouldn't have to fucking push the fucking woke shitbird NFL into doing it. But Colin Kaepernick, oh my God, please. Listen, don't stain Canton that you have fucking legends there, like Terry Bradshaw and fucking Joe Namath and, all of these amazing fucking players that you've had, Sid Luckman and Sammy Baugh, slinging Sammy Baugh. Please don't do it.